The sound is on.
The sound is on.
We are recording.
Okay, so like update. I'm gonna say update.
We're gonna sing it.
We're gonna say it.
We're gonna say it.
Update.
Update.
That was really good. That was sounding really good.
It wasn't really good, but I just need to know my note. Like
Update.
Update. No, you moved.
I was thinking about it too much.
Ready? Update.
Update.
That was great.
That was good.
That was really good.
That one worked out.
Regular one.
Update.
That's gonna blow out.
Oh, okay.
Let's do a very quiet,
Like a quiet one?
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Really quiet and then a normal.
Okay.
Update.
Yeah, that worked.
I like that.
That one worked.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple updates ago, you recommended to me that I take the numbers off the update.
Yes, I did.
And the immediate update following that got 2,500 views, which is about double what I usually get.
Really?
Yeah.
Also,
you tweeted it.
I tweeted
and
it.
I tweeted it, which I don't usually tweet the updates.
I think we put more effort into promoting that video.
Yeah.
Number one. Number two, it had the word Die Hard in the title.
No. That was David's one. The one that had a bunch of views was YouTube's changed Should We?
Oh,
which
yeah.
is also kind of a hooky
Well,
title.
that was a special video.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we still don't know for sure.
The David Die Hard one has got about normal views.
Okay.
But I'm also wondering if people didn't know that was an update because it was David in the thing.
I was confused because of the thumbnail because David was in the
You were
thumbnail.
like, is this a good stuff?
Yeah, I didn't know. I think for the experiment to really be accurate, you're gonna have to, for the experiment to be accurate, you're gonna have to do a normal thumbnail for like an update.
Just in the office.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for people to know that it's an update, but I don't think you should have to say it in the title.
Sure.
Know?
Well, this is an interesting thing that's happening right now. Not just me holding you at gunpoint, making you do
Right,
an update
yeah.
with me.
And again, this isn't going to be a good an accurate video either.
No, because you're gonna be in thumbnail.
Well, because it's a special video. There's
three
people.
Any thumbnail with Chyna in it is gonna get a ton more views.
Yeah, I call her the moneymaker. That's what I call her.
No, you've never called me that.
I've never called you that.
Once.
Never.
Just now is the only.
I say it in private. I'm
After
like,
I go to sleep at night, you're laying in bed and I'm just asleep, and you're like, I love you, moneymaker.
Yeah. I was gonna say when you come home, you're like, oh, hey, you're home, moneymaker.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I feel like people watching these don't get an accurate impression of, or not just updates, but YouTube videos in general, don't get an accurate idea of how much time people who spend so much time on YouTube spend talking about YouTube. And it's pretty significant.
26 hours a day for him.
Really?
You're absolutely a better judge of that than me, but when I'm around, I'd say it's maybe about 50-50
Yeah.
conversation. Today, we were shooting a thing for Craig's channel. It's called Wheezy Waiter. I don't know if you should check it out. It's pretty good. He has like 900,000 videos on it.
It's gone stale. You don't need to watch it anymore. When you say it's 26 hours for me, is that you talking about like when it's just me and you? I'm talking about YouTube?
I would say when it's just me and you, 80% of the time
Really?
we're talking about YouTube.
Really? You think that much?
Yeah.
Oh,
YouTube
man.
or the internet in general?
YouTube or the internet related to his job. Instagram, Twitter, tweeting things, talking about YouTube changes, talking about comments.
Well, I think I probably spent a lot of time talking about what I'm making that day.
Yeah, but that's YouTube. That's talking about
That's true.
YouTube.
I mean, I'm
just being fair. It's not a negative thing. I'm just trying to give an accurate portrayal of the conversations we have.
I would have guessed it's more like 40% of the time I'm talking about YouTube with you. That's what I would have guessed.
No. I think that what it is that we will talk about each other's days, you know.
And your
like,
day
this
is
is what I
YouTube.
did today, this is what you did today, but your day is centered around that world. So that is the conversation, and I want to know, I want to be a part of it, and I want to hear about it, but it is YouTube.
Right.
It is about YouTube.
Yeah, I talked to you about YouTube, but I feel like I talked to you about like movies and TV and stuff a lot too.
Okay.
And traveling and
I'm gonna drop it down to 60%, but it's above 50.
Okay.
I'm still
Sure.
sticking
But
with
when
it.
I'm with other YouTubers who I don't see very often,
Sure.
like I see Rob Scallon pretty often. We talk about YouTube because he has recently made it his full-time job.
Well, yeah, you guys both do it for a living.
Yeah.
So not only are you talking about something that you're interested in, but it's also how you make your living.
Right.
Whereas you and I spend more time talking about movies than we spend talking about YouTube.
If I go to VidCon and I meet, like, I hang out with Shay Carl or somebody, I'd say about 98% of the time is of talking about YouTube and about, like, the direction it's going.
Well,
or
yeah.
What.
I mean, because, and like you said, if you're talking to Shay Carl, again, it's something that you guys think about a lot, and you don't have somebody in your immediate vicinity all the time who thinks about these aspects of it as much as you do. We spent a lot of time talking about this.
We sure did.
This turned into like an
talking
update.
about.
But I do try.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna talk about it. I do try to limit how much I talk about it on video on Wheezy Waiter.
Well, yeah, no, on Wheezy Waiter, it's an entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Except when you do your sitting down and talking about your channel, you wouldn't even watch your channel anymore.
Right.
Like, I loved watching your face when you said that.
Yeah.
Like, you're processing it, you're thinking about it from so many different ways when you're saying that, and then you left it in.
Yeah, I don't know if they know what you're talking about, but yeah.
Craig's last video is just him turning on the camera and doing a thoughts vlog. And he talks very eloquently about cycling out of something. I've been thinking about that a lot lately too, and it happens on our channel a lot too, where people like are into it, then they forget about us because it takes us forever to put anything out, but then they come back later.
Yeah, like I use the example Stephen Colbert or The Simpsons. I love both those shows. I haven't watched Colbert in many months, and I haven't watched The Simpsons in a decade, probably. What are you doing?
I'm not sure.
And it's not because I...
Oh, Chyna! Jesus,
whoa!
Are you kidding me?
Sorry.
It's not because I don't... Okay. It's not a big deal to me. She does that all the time. Sometimes I feel like it's really hard for me to come up with something that's pure, completely new. I mean, I think a lot of things I do are still new and fresh, but they still have that Wheezy Waiter feel to them, and I can't avoid that.
Each apartment had its in-jokes. You know? We hardly ever see the alligator pit anymore.
You see the alligator pit more than you see the whale tank.
Yeah.
Because the whale tank's way in the back of the apartment.
Sure.
We're going to see it in the next the video that we worked on.
That's
today.
right.
I don't know if it'll be in the next video, but the video we worked on today.
Yeah, that'll probably be a little bit of time before it's out.
Yes.
So that's been us talking about YouTube. End of part one.
End of part one. There's going to be another part. Is that coming up next week, Jay?
Yeah, come back next week to find out what we think about episode 8. Pops logo.
Pops logo. I wanted to do it.